Help.
Engaged.
Greetings everyone. In this episode, we will be taking a look at the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight, which was released today. I will show some gameplay footage, at maximum graphical settings, and also give you my first impressions of this game.
I've never showed me a fight. It's Batman! Everyone, hit him!
The combat is essentially the same, but they have added a lot of new features, like that power meter on the left.
Thank you. I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack? I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
We seem to have earned an upgrade, so let's take a look at how the upgrades work in this game. Six different upgrade categories this time, and 2 of them for the Batmobile. A lot of the old moves and upgrades are here, with the addition of some welcome new ones. I've only played this game for about 3 hours, and am still getting used to it. There's a lot of information to absorb, and things to get used to. Okay, let's take a look at the graphics options. As you can see, everything was maxed out, except for anti-aliasing, which I will switch on now. There are 2 NVIDIA-specific options that AMD users cannot utilize, but that's not exactly surprising, since NVIDIA have always pulled off stunts like this, in a bid to get people to buy their cards. The movement is essentially the same as before, but everything seems to have more finesse now, and the environments are less clunky and basic.
Where does he get this stuff? Don't look like no damn car I ever seen. That thing drove past us in the street and blew out a bunch of windows. Baz was closest, burst his eardrums.
But here is the most significant change they have made to this game, yes, the addition of the Batmobile.
There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth robbing. Or, you know, at least beating.
The Batmobile looks cool, and initially I did like driving it, but I was a little skeptical about using it regularly, because to be honest, why bother with a car when you can essentially fly? But the more I'm using it, the more essential it feels to general gameplay. So what do I think of this game so far? Well, the more I'm playing it, the more I'm liking it. I have to admit though, when I first played it, it felt very different to the first 2 games, which did kind of put me off a little. But this game clearly offers more of an open world experience, so changes clearly had to be made to the old way of doing things.
It's the Bat! He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing?
The game refers to this as disabling cars, but you cannot disguise the fact that Batman is essentially blowing cars up. Never thought I would see the day. Well, perhaps in The Dark Knight Returns, the story set in the future. And now Batman is shooting people, presumably with non-lethal ammo, but it sure doesn't look and feel like it. To be honest, I actually find all this quite amusing.
Ain't it great having these streets all to ourselves? Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive!
Some people are complaining that the graphics don't look that good, and that they have actually been downgraded from what was shown before. I did not see much gameplay footage prior to this game's release, so cannot really comment on that. But I will say this, that I think the graphics look okay. They may not be cutting edge, or pushing any boundaries, but for an open world game of this size, they look pretty good. I actually updated my graphics driver to version 15.6 beta, which was made especially for this game, so make sure you update to that driver, if you have an AMD card. Nvidia has a driver out too, so check their website.
If you see Batman, shout and charge him. Never fail.
I live in the UK, and so this game became available to me at midnight on Monday night, in other words, as soon as it turned Tuesday, the 23rd of June. I was actually out at the time, but had preloaded the game via Steam one day before. It took about an hour to decrypt the files on my hard drive, which is an unusually long time. Arkham Origins only took about 10 minutes to decrypt. Considering that it only took me 20 minutes to download the game, which was about 33 gigabytes in total, I don't see why it took so long to decrypt. Perhaps someone from the support team can answer that question.
Oh, just watch me.
Just like the previous games, there's no manual save system in this game, but when you pick up Riddler trophies, solve riddles and complete mini side quests, the game does save, so you can sort of quick save that way. One thing to watch out for though, is that the saving message now appears on the left-hand side of the screen, so whenever you see it, you can be relatively sure that your game has saved, and that you can quit the game, if you want to.
Where's Harley anyway? She just vanished after Arkham City shut down. Weird. All the radio stations are playing that emergency broadcast song.
Well, that's about it for this time, so if you liked this video or found it helpful, then please remember to comment, thumbs up and subscribe. This is Blade, and it's goodbye from me.
Never thought I'd see the day when the likes of Two-Face and Penguin team up. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Let me tell you something, this never would have happened in Joker's day.